Hello, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, well, I guess I gotta go do it this way then. Alright, let me get where I need to be here. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Jay. How you doing? I do apologize for Jay. Like I said to Thomas, we had a nice conversation. Everybody was civil. Nobody got out of pocket. So, no harm, no foul, right? Give me 1 second here. I have to reply to a That's why I love this group so much. You all can have a conversation and actually talk and not argue and fuss and fight and we have a special guest that's going to be joining us today too. Let's see who gets here first. We all learn things. That's the best part of this is that we all learn. You know, and that's what we're here for. We're here to have fun, support each other, and be good friends. Oh, you got another praying mantis. Really, guys? I don't know if I can save it or not. Leave it alone, can't. Leave it alone. Come here. Back. Bring it back. Come here. Come here. I know it's fun to play with, but you need to leave it alone. Better off. Put you up here. I don't know if you'll work or not. I gave you a camp. Sorry, I'll be right there, y'all.
Well, hurry up. Oops.
You guys, you just stop terrorizing the praying mantis.
Chris is having issues with praying mantis. Maybe.
They're gonna decimate my praying mantis population.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Hi there, Thomas, Jay.
Is this going through my headset? No, it's not. That might be part of the issue, huh?
I hear you.
Hey, y'all, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I forgot to bring my headset out.
Oh, Chris.
I know.
He'll be back shortly. What are you drinking, Jay?
Jay lately? Yeah. I got him now.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey, butthead. You left me go outside without my headset. You let me go out without my headset.
And that's her fault, why?
But be your problem.
Nothing yet. Just thinking about a Miller.
Hello.
Been burning brush. I've
There
been
we
weed
go.
whacking and pulling weeds. I was starving. Ordered some chicken and then a pasta salad.
Yummy.
Now don't feel like doing shit. I need a nap. I'm sore. I'm hot, sweaty, need a shower and a good rub down.
Well,
I know.
got anybody in mind?
Nope. No. No, but winter
Are you there?
is coming though. I might need to curl up with to stay warm.
Hi, Kim.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing
Hi,
okay.
Kim.
So,
Maybe I'll go.
I didn't tell anybody you were coming on, so it's a surprise to them all.
Oh, well, I'm finally not cracked up.
Well, we're glad to hear you.
What the hell did I
It's
do?
been a while. We've been worried.
Yeah, I just had to step back from life.
It happens from time to time.
We do.
See if I can get this stupid new phone to work.
I'm gonna send you one of these guys, Kim. I forgot I can't.
Well,
She said she'd love to have one, but she's allergic.
I do. I sneeze like crazy.
I just had to save a praying mantis from the little shitheads. They're gonna single-handedly decimate my praying mantis population.
Thomas, I think that ship sailed.
So I don't know how this thing works. How many people do we have on?
5 at the moment.
You know, the old phone, I couldn't get on here at all.
On the
So
Rumble
I don't
Studio?
know
Or just
what we
on
got
here.
now.
Huh. Yeah, Rumble Studio had some issues there for a while, huh, Cora?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I
Yes.
think maybe it was my old phone because there were certain things, like in, editing and things like that I couldn't do.
Nah, it's not.
I got
It's not
this
your
one
phone.
and I can breeze through.
It was just it was on Rumble Studios then because it was doing it with my stuff too. So yeah, I was having issues with it.
So your package came?
Not yet. The mail didn't run yet.
Okay, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'll run out here and check it probably about 20 minutes or so. It should be there. Been burning brush.
That's probably the funniest thing I've ever done.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. So, uh, who didn't I send the invite to?
Me
I don't-
and Roddy Mom.
Yeah, I sent one to Fred too, but I mean,
Good luck.
I feel like I'm missing something. I posted on Facebook. I posted on Discord. Oh well. Yeah, I got it out wherever I post it normally. So, but they'll get in here when they get in here. Sometimes they
Wish
straggle
this thing
in.
was louder.
Are you having problems hearing?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's probably not you, it's me.
Nah, sometimes it's me. I don't know. Is that better?
Well, I've had all kinds of trouble. We had Spectrum, and that stuff goes out all the time. But my husband wanted to get a Spectrum phone because, like, $50 for 2 lines. And that didn't work out. I didn't have a phone, didn't have internet, nothing.
I don't know that I could have handled that shit.
I was so mad. So he got T-Mobile, and that's what we finally got my number switched back.
Okay.
I think I texted you from a random number.
Yeah, you did at one point.
Yeah, whatever they gave me. So we kind of went with that, but finally they got switched back over.
Well, cool.
I told Rich that I don't want to lose my number because I've had it for 20 years.
Yeah. It sucks when you have to try and get everything changed over to a new number.
Well, the T-Mobile, as far as internet, that's not going to work here. I think it's just because I've got too many things hooked to it.
Yeah.
I've got my Cricut and, my printer, my TV, my phone. And it just sits and spins. So may end up keeping, the other internet.
Spin.
Spins like crazy.
Oh my. Yeah, my mom has T-Mobile for cell phone service, and I yell at her all the time. I'm like, why not? I said, you need to just change over and get on my plan. I said, I'm
Now,
tired
what
of
do
you
you
dropping
have?
calls all the time. I have Cricket Wireless, but it runs off of AT&T lines.
Yeah, I had that and it wouldn't work out here.
Really?
Yeah, it's so weird. I'd have to walk down by the big tree
Huh.
and I could talk to people, but I mean so far so good with T-Mobile as far as, talking, phone calls and things like that. But the internet's not gonna work. And
Yeah.
I'll just say it's because it's got too many things hooked to it.
Well, we just got fiber optic out here, and they're trying to get us to switch over to that. So, but they're also offering to double the internet speed for like $10 more a month. So we
Wow.
might look into it.
Well, it just sucks because, like I'm printing, and then things cut off and it
Oof.
kills the print. So I waste
Yeah,
so much paper and, stuff like that.
I'd contact them and say, hey, you're costing me a lot of money by dropping it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like terrible because, like the paper I use, like $32 for 100 sheets.
Sorry, Whiskers decided that he was going to jump up and hang off of my
Man,
knee.
I didn't do whiskers in that photo. So sorry about that. You got to sign these.
Oh, that's fine. But yeah, we'll um work on we're making some new designs here. I've been kind of slacking on that.
I've been slacking a lot.
The Microsoft thing, they started um censoring a bunch of shit.
Well, like I have to search for you on YouTube, even
Uh-huh.
though I'm like subscribed. I don't get the alerts.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't like me very much.
So, I mean, I
It's
have to
okay.
kind of search and, figure it out.
I'm not I don't like YouTube, so it's kind of a mutual thing.
Well, they don't like any of us, so, you know.
But yeah, we just get on here, we have some conversations and
Well, now
yeah,
there's a thing in there. There's canvas in there for Katie.
okay.
And, I think it's beautiful, but, I don't know if you want to show it.
Well, yeah.
She asked me to make it, quite a while back. And so I said, I'm going to go ahead and just put that in there. But you can look at it and see if you think it's okay.
Alrighty.
It's a relative that passed away.
Hey Fred, hey Dave, welcome in. How you doing? What are you doing, shithead? You're gonna fall. But yeah. This weekend we went to an amusement park up outside of Elysburg, Pennsylvania, out in the middle of nowhere, called Knoebels, and had a good time. Did too much walking, but we're gonna have a fireside chat tonight at 7:30.
I've got to figure out how to get, where it pops back up. like when you're online, because I
Yeah.
don't get notices. And as far as Discord, when I got the new phone, I don't even have to link now. To yours.
You didn't get the link I sent you?
No,
All right.
so
I'll
I
try
need a
and send
new link for Discord, like an invite or whatever.
Yeah. Do you remember your login?
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I can probably go back to the old phone and get it that way.
They have ways you can retrieve your password and stuff. So,
Yeah, I'd
but
probably do that. But I mean, I've lost so much stuff.
yeah, I understand that. When I dropped my other phone and it busted, I ended up losing everything that was on there. So let's go see if the mail ran. The kittens jumped up so I can actually get up and not have to worry about
Well, I
disturbing them.
think
And
Jamie's gonna get her stuff today. A day early. Imagine that.
wow, would you pay extra for that to happen?
Well, I didn't, so
Wow.
at least it's not in Hawaii.
I got to go the other way. These guys will follow me across the damn road.
I've been taking down. I took down Harley's, crate bed. Taking down Karma's, but I've got one bolt in there that I can't get loose to save my life. It's got her big old bed hanging on my bed.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just going to do this here. If I forgot to take it off of the internet, the house internet. So if I don't,
Take on it.
what's the matter?
Oh, I got a notice that something was delivered. Now I got to find you again.
Oh,
I lost
right here it is.
I'm like, take on it.
How you doing, guy? Yepers.
Take on it. There we are.
Thank you very much. You have a great day. Well, that worked out well.
Well, it
As I walk
did.
out behind him and almost get run over.
I want to try to get out that zero turn. That thing scares the hell out of me.
What's that now?
The zero turn mower.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I used to mow all the time. I had the Cub Cadet, and I could just roll with that, but this thing's totally new. I don't know how to run zero turn. But we'll figure it out.
It's not hard.
Or
You
end
just have
up in the
to,
pond. Either or.
the best way to do it is just start out slow and work with the controls with the throttle down low. That way, if you do make a mistake, you're doing it in slow motion.
Yeah.
What do you have now? What is that? You're such a weirdo, cat. All right.
I can't wait for you to see this.
It's not even worth going up for. The casino sends mom things all the time. They have giveaways. And like September 8th and the 15th, they're giving away Phillies hats and t-shirts. That's not even worth going up for.
Depends on
What
if you need a new
casino?
hat and a new t-shirt.
Well, that's true, I guess. I like that. The
I
label.
know. My daughter made those for me. So, I have to put them on the back label because if I put them on the front, for whatever reason, the mail lady won't take them.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
So I'm not going to, not pass up a perfectly good label.
Hi, Floppy. What are you doing, Flopper? We have a cat that acts like a dog. You gotta be kidding. That's great.
Oh, no, I'm not kidding. Was that not funny?
Can you all see that?
I'm looking. Halloween time. That's way
And it's
cool.
got a
I think I
cinder
got
there.
Sasquatch pretty good.
And me.
You did good,
I got
Rod.
that tea in there.
She did get the tea, didn't she?
I was not going to forget the tea.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And then I'll take the other thing in to Katie real quick. I don't want to put that
Yeah.
up. That one's personal for her, so I'll be right back,
Yeah.
y'all. Y'all can talk.
What do you
We
want to
have
talk
been.
about?
Come here.
Goodness. Okay, I'll be back. I guess the
Okay.
pillows are overloading the washer.
Oh, that's
Be
not fun.
back.
Okay. And then I want to show you what she sent me. You guys are going to get stepped on one of these times.
From them big feet.
Well, they're laying right on the back step as I come out the door.
Cool.
Well, hopefully you like that, and it's kind of funny because it's got the tea in
Huh?
there.
There.
The first thing she sees is the tea.
Very. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
But I thought it'd be a cool little thing for to hang out by your house.
Dad. Cat's supposed to be Cinder.
Yeah.
Is that what it'll look like?
Eventually.
Well, I guess someone go and try to get this last one bolt out.
Every Sasquatch
Alrighty.
picture I see,
Well,
you
thanks
look
for
like-
hanging
Jody's
out with
going to
us.
come by. She's going to take Rich's truck and take off all my junk. So
Oh,
that's
yeah?
what I've been doing since, Rich left. All the things that he won't let me get rid of, I'm getting rid of.
Take you and send it back.
You,
So we
shouldn't be
do
admitting
this like once a year.
you shouldn't be admitting that on here. You can
Well,
use it
he
against
knows it's going to happen.
you. Here, hold on before you go. Hold on.
Okay.
Thank you, Taylor.
I will.
Thank you, Miss Roddy Mom.
Oh, you're very welcome. Did
I
it turn out
appreciate that.
okay? I mean, what you expected?
Oh, it did. Yeah. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I think it's 11 by 17
I
frame.
know that.
I'm not sure.
I like that.
Again.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. You're more than welcome.
I love Dad's thing. I noticed the tea right away. She's supposed
Yeah,
to be wearing like a top
we have
hat.
to get the tea in there.
Yeah. Is Dad supposed to
'Cause
be
I
wearing
don't
like
know
some
if you
kind of
remember.
ringleader top hat?
Like the first time I ever, watched a live stream, I thought it was like Jack Daniels or, something that he was drinking. It was like 11 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, holy cow, a little early for that. And then, I figured out it was tea. So that was good.
Looks
So
good.
now, the tea's the joke.
It looks real good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. I'm handing you back to Dad.
Okay, I'm going to go and try to get this crate apart. One bolt.
Oh, boy. Here you go.
You want to said?
Huh?
I didn't show them what you got.
I know.
Alrighty, I'm back.
The other one.
I don't know
Hi,
how in the
Lewis.
world I get,
Other
like 19 million bolts out. And then one I just can't get.
one up.
Huh. I wonder what's going on with that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess
Roddy Mama sent me.
it's been in there for oh,
That's what what Kim sent to Katie. Ow, ow, ow.
yeah. That one took a hot second.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sure.
what are you doing, Butler?
But, I think it turned out well.
It turned out nice. It did.
Okay,
Thank you
guys,
for-
I'm going to jump off and go try to remove the one bolt and load up some more junk for the truck.
Alrighty, be safe. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty, be safe.
Stay blessed.
You too.
The little turd is in the middle of the step.
Okay, step around it. It's a big enough step, kid. Something wrong with that kid.
Really?
Are you gonna come back up now that he got down? Was he bothering you, sir? So, yeah, she told me she had made me something that was a surprise, and
It was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
yeah, I like it. So, oh my. Did you get your new plants put in your new pot?
No, I've been pulling weeds out front, lit a fire out back, did some weed whacking. I still have the backyard weed whacking to do yet. Waiting for the sun to go behind the trees. I made the mistake. Shit. I made the mistake and ate. So now my belly's full. Don't feel like doing shit.
Yep, I made that mistake too.
That's okay. I'll get to it here in a little bit. A little while. It's not dark yet. Still.
Yeah, still got some time, and tomorrow's always another day for whatever you don't get done today.
I'm not waiting for tomorrow. because tomorrow is today and yesterday is tomorrow today, you know.
You don't want to be burdened with the unburdened.
Exactly. I am no longer burdened, damn it.
Oh my.
I got no more fucks to give.
Tim Pool is suing the Kamala Harris campaign
Really? Why?
for defamation.
Of character?
They put out a tweet that said he was calling for Trump to jail and end anyone who doesn't agree with Trump, and said that he was pushing the Agenda 25 and all that shit.
Really?
And wasn't doing any of that.
Do you see the video of the one father of the fallen 13 who called Kamala out?
Yep.
Basically telling her what a piece of shit her and Joe was.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that. Their mom, one of the mothers was on, was it Newsmax or something, News Nation,
I might have saw her on Fox.
calling him out.
I don't know what the dad had to say, though. That was pretty much spot on. Blasting her from her post.
Jay said, why do today what can be put off until tomorrow?
Get it done, get it over with. Move on to something else.
There's always something else to do.
Oh, hell, there's nothing to do around here. That's for sure. Winter sets back in, I'll get back on the hex on the inside.
Yeah. But yeah, he went into talking about that this morning, where he had already contacted his lawyers over the weekend when the campaign had made the false statements. So,
does she even know what's going on, or is her campaign just doing all this bullshit? You know what I mean?
have no idea. She's probably clueless to what they're doing as Joe is.
I'm sure it's got to run through Bama first.
Then
he's working on his third term, fourth term.
The whole thing with her changing her accent.
Well, she did that a few months ago when she was down in Atlanta.
Yep.
The hood come out in her. So
Okay,
she's only addressing the people that she's in front of at the time.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. The Democrats seem to think that it's back like in the old days where you're only going to be seen by the people you're in front of, and because remember Clinton did it back in the 90s.
Yes, she did. She pulled out the hillbilly twang and shit. Nah.
Well, I mean,
people.
that's her
People
natural.
suck.
That's her natural tongue anyway. I mean, she is from Arkansas.
Yeah, they do have accents there. I walked into Burger King in Arkansas. I think it was in Camden, Arkansas one time. Next door doing some laundry, walked into a and ordered me a fish sandwich, and this kid, I don't know, he must have been like 17. He was like, "Where are you from? You have an accent." And I'm like,
"No, you have an accent."
I don't have an accent. Yeah, I don't have the accent, bud.
Isn't that a fun argument all the time? I don't have an accent. You do.
You don't have an accent. You have northeastern sayings, like yous up in New York and those places. Yeah, yins.
Shit. But yeah, so it's been an interesting day on the news.
What have you done?
Me?
Yeah.
Not a whole hell of a lot. I've overdone it this entire weekend.
Well,
So today
yeah,
was
walking
kind of
around the
crash
amusement
day.
park and shit all day.
Well, and then yesterday I was helping Ryan.
With the door.
Well, with the door and we went to Lowe's and I had to chase him around Lowe's all morning.
All you have to do is say no.
Well,
He's a big boy. He can go by himself.
not with my truck, he can't.
True.
Yeah, no. Either I have to be with him or Mom when he's driving my truck. It's not that I don't trust him. It's just if something happens, I'd rather be there to deal with it right away than have to deal with it afterwards, and then I don't know exactly what happened.
Get the kids AAA for Christmas. That's one of Nikki's Christmas presents every year. AAA. Here you go.
They're covered under the Life 360. They have roadside assistance and all that stuff as part of that. So that includes a free tow for up to 50 miles.
I think AAA will give Nikki 100 miles. I think. I had to get it in her name with her address and everything now because if I pull it, then I have to be in the car with her. And since I'm not in Florida.
That'd be a fee.
Yeah, I'm not bewitched. I can't twitch my nose and be where I want to be. So.
Boy, wouldn't it be nice if you could do something like that, right?
Yeah, sometimes. Other times I just don't think I'd want to.
Well, I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. But for the days that you'd want to, I mean, make quick work of going to Florida or going on vacation.
Make quick work of this yard.
Right. Watch
Yeah. I don't know if I'd go see anybody, but I could damn sure make some quick work around here.
watch the neighbors' faces as you're making all the
Out twitching.
equipment go by itself.
Yep.
I don't know. I think Lewis was a little young to be in our group. I
Why?
clicked on their link and went and checked their YouTube out, and it looks like he was a little kid. So I don't even know how he got into our group.
I don't know. Do you have it? Well, you can say or do anything on the internet.
Yeah.
You don't have to put in your real birthday. You don't have to put in, you can be anything you want to be.
Well, you would think that the YouTube overlords that regulate us so well would be better at keeping after kids who are saying they're older than what they are. But then they couldn't indoctrinate them and
Right.
make them think they're the opposite sex and stuff like that.
Everybody must be plumb tuckered in the chat.
I was just reading where you had said about getting an aluminum horse trough.
Yeah, I don't have a tub.
We used to have a cast iron trough. It was from the old stockyards. And, that thing weighed almost 500 pounds.
Maybe I just need one of them old-fashioned claw bathtubs that you could soak in up to your neck. And then somebody's going to have to come and help get my fat ass out.
Well, you could do that in a trough. You still go up to your neck.
Yeah, but those old claw tubs, man, that the back of it just has that right angle. You know what I mean? To where you can lean back a little bit.
I used to work with a guy at the stockyards, and he didn't have a house, so he lived in the checker shanty, which I still don't understand how he got away with. But the man would not take a fucking bath. And finally, we had had enough of his smell, and we filled up a fucking trough and brought in a bar of soap for him, and we took and threw his ass in that fucker and said, "Don't get out until your ass is clean."
And Thomas says I need to get a black one because they heat up nice in the sun.
Oh, definitely, yeah. If you want something that's going to warm up but not burn you, nice tan works pretty good. It won't get too hot, but it'll warm up nice.
Not like I haven't been burnt before.
There was a guy that I was watching. He's got Parkinson's real bad. So he has the shakes and stuff. And he honestly thought this was going to be his last winter. He lives up in Canada or Alaska or someplace. He has a cabin that's off the grid. And so he showed how he got his baths and stuff. And he would light a fire underneath of an old tub, like you had said about. But then he had something in the bottom of the tub to protect him from being burnt.
Dave says the last hotel that they were at, there was no bathtub, and they were pissed.
Why the
You
hell
expect a
was that
bathtub
they
in a
didn't have a
hotel.
bath? Yeah, I've never been to a hotel that didn't have a bathtub.
Were you in a handicapped room?
Yeah, that'll do it. Because in a handicap room, you have to be able to actually wheel a chair into the bathroom
Right.
and into the shower. Oh, apparently Thomas knows who I'm talking about. Yeah, he seems like a really good dude. He straightforward, tells you what he thinks, and he did a lot of stuff. Showed him going into town to get gas for his generators, and collecting ice off the lake to.
Dave says no. It was a new hotel in Colorado Springs.
Well, there's your first mistake. It was in Colorado, so they have to fuck everything up.
In 2019.
Sounds like.
I have some salts too. Sounds like a plan.
Jay's gonna get an Epsom salt bath tonight.
Yeah, somebody told me. I think it was Thomas who told me to take an Epsom salts bath, and I told him I didn't have a bathtub.
Yeah, Epsom salts work really good.
Especially I told you, hot shower and a good rub down.
You can do that too.
1-800
You can take Epsom salt and make a paste out of them.
1-800 Gigolo.
So, but yeah, I mean, there's no way I could get in and out of my bathtub. It's too small. When I'm in the tub here, my knees are hanging out the side of it.
We had a nice tub here until we put the walk-in shower in for Dave. I could practically lay down in it. It was nice.
I'll have to go to President Buchanan's house, Wheatland, and get a picture of his bathtub for you. He had a mahogany bathtub, and it's big enough that you can fit 2 people in. But yeah, it's
might as well be a hot tub.
Well, it was big. And the bathroom was right where the slave stairs came up into the back of the house. So.
You mean the hired help?
Well, I mean, I suppose you could look at it that way. They were having their indentured servitude, maybe with some of them. Who knows? But yeah, he lived with his niece most of his life. He was a bachelor. He never married.
And Chase says he guesses he ought to do a test fit first. He might not fit in the ding.
Make sure you put something in that you can grab a hold of to pull yourself up with too.
Or be able to turn around and get on your knees
Oof,
to get your ass out.
getting on your knees in the tub is a bitch.
Depends on how agile you are or flexible
I'm
you
not
are.
agile or flexible anymore, so I'm screwed.
I don't know.
But
Being old broad, I think I'm still pretty flexible. So
well, you definitely get around a lot better than I do for the most part. So
I think it depends on the day. How much I did the day before.
yeah,
If
I
I
get
get
that.
up the next day and if I just keep moving, I'm okay. You know, if I just get up and keep moving. Like tomorrow, I'll have to get out here and keep moving because if I don't, then I'm going to stiffen up.
Yeah, I understand that too. And that's why I've been trying to, make sure I get up and move around and don't just lay in bed all day. It's only about 4 foot
Chase,
long.
yeah,
Yeah,
and he's 6'2".
have fun with that, pal. You're gonna look like me with mine. Only a fucking grasshopper in my bathtub.
His knees will be to his chin.
Oh my. Oh,
See,
hi,
that's one
kitten.
advantage. That's one advantage of being a little on the short side.
Well, you know what the other advantage is that people have used against me over the years?
What's that?
Punching me in the frickin' balls. Little
I
bastards.
don't hit in the ball. I don't hit. I was
Well,
always told, my
oh,
dad always said, you know, if they're going to throw the first punch, you better finish it. But if you're going to hit like a man, then expect to be hit like a man. So,
but
however, I have taken somebody's knees out with a DeMarini ball bat once.
I bet they love that one.
Yeah, he was. That's
Jay said
another
I look like a
story. I'll
baby
tell you
being
later.
changed with my feet up against the wall. Thomas said, do it right, Cora. Also, I'd lavender. You'll sleep like a baby. You can do that in a shower, though.
Yeah, I got some lavender growing here.
I like to do that with mint.
I don't care for mint that much.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a big
Mint's good
mint
for your
fan.
skin.
Yeah, so's a lot of other things. So's coconut oil. I use a lot of coconut oil.
Are you saying hi? Huh? Are you saying hi? Can't get comfortable. Are you finally comfortable now?
And get somebody to powder your butt there, Jay.
Put a little bit of baby oil on
Yeah.
them. We used to, how when you're a kid you play on the slip and slide water slide things.
Yeah. We had a hose and a tarp. We didn't have slip and slides.
Well, you know how to make them even more fun?
Dish soap.
Dish soap helps, and lathering yourself up with baby oil makes it even faster.
I'll kill two birds with one stone. Put some dish soap on it and get your bath as a kid too.
Jay said they charge extra for that. Oh no, I'm saying use the dish soap plus the baby oil.
They charge extra for the baby powder on his bottom.
You know, now that makes me think.
Oh God,
Jay, what
here
the
we
hell are
go.
you into?
Here we go.
I'm
Here we
picturing
go.
Jay in a diaper with a rattle
$5 holla.
and sleep well, Fred. We'll talk to you tomorrow, buddy. Fred's headed to bed. He said he's got to be back out and at it at 2 a.m.
Nighty noodle.
Yeah, fucking splinter. Where's that knife at?
What are you
Better
gonna
not do
do
that
with a
on
knife?
camera. Cut the splinter out.
Get a needle. It's much easier. You can get under it.
I gotta find the needle though.
Well, apparently you got to find a knife.
I'll find the knife before I find the needle.
Hmm.
Actually, no, I do know where there's a needle. I'll be right back. I forgot I found that sewing kit the other day.
You did. Now, if you remember what you did with it,
I do actually remember where I put it this time.
well, good. You still got your headset, so you ought to carry on a conversation because I'm going to leave you here.
Okay, well, I can still talk.
All right, I'll be back.
Alrighty. So, y'all get to watch me stab the shit out of myself while trying to get rid of a damn splinter here. So, that should be entertaining. I could make it even more entertaining and have Katie come out and do it. You want to come out and stab me? I have a splinter. Ryan yesterday, or not yesterday, but the day before with the plywood. Yeah, he yanked on it when I wasn't ready. All right, I got the sewing kit. So what's everyone having for supper tonight? We're gonna have chicken. Alrighty. Oof, as I fall down the damn step. Really? Hold on a second. Where the hell's my camera at? Okay. I have a missing camera. How interesting. Jay says, actually, I did just upgrade my shower head. It has a cord and power washer. It's great, kind of painful, but it will move everything. Yeah, that sounds like fun, Jay. Welcome back.
Thanks.
I think I want to sterilize this before I use it. I don't know how old this thing is.
A power washer. Shower head. Can of veggies and some summer sausage. Got any cheese to go? Got some Swiss cheese to go with that summer sausage?
Swiss cheese, yummy. Do
I
you like
the baby
Reuben?
Swiss. Yeah, they're okay.
Do you prefer the corned beef or turkey?
I don't eat turkey, so it'd have to be the corned beef.
Ah. I should have remembered that. You did tell me that the other day.
Yeah.
Alright, this thing's cooled off enough that I can stab the shit out of myself and not care.
Did you find the needle?
Really?
Cheddar and Gouda. And provolone. Provolone will work.
Yeah. Or, I mean, cheddar.
Yeah.
Cheddar would work too.
Gouda. Gouda's good. It's a little salty, but it's good.
I'm not a real good, big Gouda fan, but
The only cheese I don't like is blue cheese. Whoa, shit. Blue cheese and Limburger cheese.
she's taking herself out.
Yeah, taking myself out. Lean back too far. Trying to keep moving my legs so they don't get sore on me.
I hope you have a stool softener, Jay. If you're eating that much cheese, bud.
I like pepper jack in my macaroni and cheese. He don't need a stool softener. He can just take him some magnesium citrate and don't leave the house.
Of course, coffee helps with that too.
For some people, I guess it does. As much coffee as I drink, it don't work for me.
Really?
I'll tell you what will, though. Go to McDonald's, order me a double cheeseburger, and I'd better head back home because by the time I get here, I'll be shitting my brains out. Yeah. I don't eat fast food, so it don't take much.
Gotcha.
Goat cheese and cranberries.
Feta. Yeah, I like feta cheese.
I like feta cheese.
Nice crumbly.
Brie isn't too bad. I'm not really into the real soft cheeses.
I'm sorry, cream cheese is not a cheese.
But I like cream cheese. I eat a lot of cream cheese.
Have you ever had cream cheese mince?
Cream cheese mince, as in candy mint?
Kinda.
No, I haven't.
It's soft mint. It's really good. I'll have to get you the recipe.
Jay says, I had to quit buying those baby bills. They're like crack to a fat guy.
That's funny.
Homemade mac and cheese, Thomas. That's, you go to take a bite and it's real stringy and creamy.
You start with a nice roux.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make our own homemade mac and cheese here too.
McDonald's and Taco Bell definitely
Toxic
give you the bubble guts.
Toxic hell, yeah. That'll. We had a guy. Got a funny story for you. When I worked at the block plant, they decided they wanted to redo the entire bathroom. So they brought in a porta potty. And we had a section that was under roof, but it was open to the outside. And we originally put the porta potty under there so people didn't have to walk out through the rain to get to it and stuff if they had to go.
Right.
Well, they came in and said, "Oh, you can't have that here because of toxic gases building up." I'm like,
Oh, shit.
it's like a 4 fucking story ceiling, and they're worried about toxic gases, really?
Natural gas.
I'm like, whatever. So we had to move it outside. Well, the guy on the forklift that was tasked with moving it didn't know that someone was still in there.
Oops.
And the guy who was in there was a legal Mexican who had a green card and was up here working, had a work visa. And his name was Remy. He lived a couple blocks from me. So we used to carpool to work all the time. And all I heard was, hey, I'm in here. I'm in. Stop! He's screaming his freaking head off. And then all of a sudden, you knew he really got mad because apparently it splashed up and got on him a little.
Well, yeah.
So now he starts cussing in Spanish. And I mean, he's really screaming. His kid was the one on the forklift.
Oops.
He smacked the shit out of him when he got out.
After he cleaned his ass off. That's like guys who leave the toilet seat up, and
you get to go swim.
the girls that go in the middle of the night and don't bother turning the lights on, and you're half asleep and your ass ends up in the toilet bowl. That's always fun.
You go swimming.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about the hallway bathroom is we have one of those risers on there because of me.
Right.
So they don't have to worry about that.
Falling in.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about putting the toilet lid down either.
Well, the other thing is Katie sits there and looks like a fucking 5-year-old in a high chair. Because she'll sit down there and have me like when I used to do her hair and stuff before she got old enough. But yeah, it was funny. Yeah.
Well, the good old days.
Right. You finally tired now, buddy? Huh?
That's why girls are so anal about keeping the toilet clean. Exactly, Jay. F that. I'm up every hour. Up.
Well, the other good thing is they have two bathrooms.
Just sit down, Thomas. Just sit down. Tuck the shit in and sit down. That's all.
Bring a coffee and read the paper. Sit there for like 4 hours.
Yeah, just
and you don't have to worry about getting up every hour.
Take a load off. Sit down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tuck
Did
the
I
balls
bounce
in.
you? Did you drop on me, sir? What is this? Yeah, I surprised Katie the other day because I was looking for the sewing kit. And when I found it, the kittens have that ball out here that I stuffed with catnip because it was torn. And I sewed it up, and she's like, "You can sew?" I'm like, "Yes, I can sew." We all learned how to sew back in the day.
Right. Home ec in school. Well, hell, my mom taught me to sew. I don't know. I must have been about 7 or 8.
Well, then on top of that, I learned how to, run an industrial sewing machine.
I was quilting with my grandmother when I was 10, maybe 9 or 10. I'd go spend the summers with her, and one summer we made a quilt. But she did it the old-fashioned way. She had the quilt frames and
Yep, we used to
stretch
do that
them
here.
out, and we sat there and did it by hand. Yep.
Yep.
I still have one of her quilts she made me.
Me and Mom used to do that here at the house. Because we had, it's a 3-bedroom house here, and my brother didn't live with us, so we had an extra bedroom. So he made that her craft room, and so she had a quilt rack in there, and we used to do embroidery.
I love quilting and crocheting. I do a lot of that in the wintertime when I don't have winter projects going on, like painting rooms and cupboards and shit. I gotta finish.
Learn how to do crocheting.
You haven't, or you did?
No, I haven't.
I taught myself how to knit off of YouTube.
Nice. Yeah, I mean,
They've got crochet tutorials on there too. It's easy. It's not as hard as everybody thinks it is. As long as you can read a pattern, you can make anything.
Now, we used to do, like I said, we had a big 4-H presence here. Hi, Chubbs.
He's snoring. He's under my feet. underneath the table.
But I took they Mom made me cut back to 4 things a year for 4-H because I was doing too much. I think the first year we had it, I took cooking, I took computer, I took rocketry, candy making. Well, I helped teach the candy making class because that was Mom's class that she taught.
I grew up on a farm. That was my 4-H.
Yeah. Well, we
Some-
moved out here when I was 14 when we moved out here. And I ended up working on the farm down the road here, helping him out.
Every kid ought to work on a farm or grow up on a farm. They should.
Well, there was a guy that lives right, I mean, his farm is right outside of the town limits of Manheim. And he was always hiring kids to come out there and shovel shit. And he paid them decent.
I've mucked out stalls and cleaned out chicken coops and rode pigs and chased cows and
Well, when I
planted
took in,
gardens.
when I worked at the yards, of course, everybody, when we were cleaning stalls, everybody wanted to be in the Bobcat, you know.
Well, yeah.
Not me. I did it faster by hand, and it was cleaner than when they used the Bobcat because I could, you know, get the edges better. Because when you're using the bucket, you got to be careful of the fencing. With a shovel, I can scrape all that shit inside and then go. Jay says, grew up on a farm, got home from school, grabbed my rifle and fishing pole, and didn't come home till dinner.
There you go.
Yeah. I used to stay after school all the time and run around town and then I'd either walk home or wait till my dad got off work and get a ride home with him. So, but hell, we used to get so much. If we would have gotten caught, we would have gotten in trouble.
Dairy farm, no more shoveling shit. Haynes. Yeah, we had a couple of cows. We also though had a couple of horses. So those stalls needed mucked up.
Yeah.
Out all the time.
We took in, like I said, we raised our own beef. And we had put up a little pole building down at the end of the property.
Yes, Thomas, free help. I tell my mom that all the time. I tell her, you know, when we were growing up, she had free child. We were always out in that garden pulling weeds, milking the cow, mucking the stalls.
I was always mowing grass.
Yeah, snapping beans on Thursday nights with a bushel basket full, watching Red Skelton, you know. Running through the cornfields.
Oh, we used to play Ghost in the Graveyard in the cornfields. We actually had to make a rule that you were only allowed to go so far into the cornfield because if not, people were running like half an acre away thinking you're going to chase them down that far. I'm like, F you. I'll wait till you come out. That's why I got a real job. I didn't like shoveling shit, but I still ended up doing it somehow. Yeah. Well, we that's where I got my love from animals, is working on the farm. Especially working with Vernon down here, the guy who had the dairy farm right here that we always see from my camera. You know, he loved his animals. I remember one of his cows got calcium fever after giving birth, and he had gone down in the middle of the night, and I had gone down just to talk to him, and he was out front, and he had somehow got her into a harness and lifted her up with the tractor.
Right.
And, you know, he had gotten an IV started on her by himself and stuff. And,
Growing up on a farm, you learn to doctor your own animals. I mean, there's always a vet on hand, and you can always get supplies from the vet or the feed store or whatever, the co-op. But you learn to doctor your own animals.
yeah. Well, when he did end up having the vet come out, the vet said she was too far gone. There was nothing they could do for her. And, I
Why didn't
remember
you
that,
like the goats, Jay?
like the goats.
Yeah, he says that the goats
I
were
didn't get that
assholes.
comment yet.
He hated
Well,
those.
goats can be assholes, especially billy goats
Oh,
when they get
yeah.
their heads up their ass. Yeah, I still don't have that on my live chat here yet. That's what I love about YouTube. It's so freaking late on shit sometimes. But
I have my laptop out here, so. Because
um,
they are assholes, he says. Hi, animal.
hi, Animal Farm.
Not all goats are assholes, Jay.
I'll tell you what. Let's see if I can get it to show up on camera. I'm not giving you the finger. Oh shit! I gotta plug my phone in. It just went dark.
Oops.
It says, "Feed me, Seymour." There we go. Now, trying to see myself here. Can you see the scar there?
I have to look close. Hold on. Yeah, on your elbow. No, your
Well, it's
finger. Never
middle
mind.
knuckle of my middle finger.
Hey, Chris.
But the one girl that ran the scales on the sheep and goats ends came in early one day, and you sell goats by the head, not by the pound, like sheep get sold by the pound. And so she came out and she's like, "I want to help out here." I'm like, "I don't think that's a very good idea." And like the person over top of everything is like, "Just let her help. She's already on the clock. Just let her do something." So I put her in the alley between the arena and where I worked at. And I'm like, there was a gate that swung all the way open and it touched the fence behind it. And I told her, I said, "You stay behind that gate." I said, "When they chase the goat past you," I said, "you close the gate, you put the slide in." I said, "And you don't open it until I tell you to." Well, she listened really well.
They always
And
do.
this big ass billy goat, I mean, when it stood up, it was about 1.5 feet taller than I was at 6'4". And he had horns that were 2.5 to 3 foot long. And the guy didn't chase it all the way down and thought that it went far enough. And so the girl's like, "Well, I'm just going to chase it the rest of the way by myself." She came out from behind that gate and he went up on his hind legs and I fucking sprinted because I knew what was about to happen and she was not going to have a
Right?
good day. And I got a hold of one of his horns and I yanked down right as he sprung. And he smashed my hand into a freaking 4x4 oak beam.
You.
And that scar there is where he blew the knuckle out.
You.
And I had to work like that
Thomas
for another 12 hours.
Thomas says there's a big parasite going around Texas hitting all the livestock and ivermectin isn't working. Did they try, I wonder, the fenbenzidol? Is that what it's called? Fenbenzidol?
You saw whole goat at Costco. Big hit with Somalis. Well, that and Middle Easterns love goat too, and Greek.
Daddy. Don't they? Don't they use goat meat for gyros, whatever they call them?
Well, they actually use a different number of different meats in them. It's actually what most people don't realize is those are
Pressed pieces parts.
like it's ground up meat. They grind it up and then they make it into a form. Is what that is.
Pieces
So
parts.
it's goat and sheep and
Horse balls. Mountain
Plant.
oysters.
Mountain oysters. Yum.
Lamb for gyros.
Hi, Jamie.
Is Jamie in?
Yep, she just said hello.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Jamie.
But yeah, I'll tell you what, you want to get a big tip from the Middle Eastern buyers? Fuck up their order once. Send the wrong stuff to the wrong plant sometime. They will come in there and you will walk out with $100 tip, them asking you, please don't send my stuff to the wrong place again.
Money talks. So they say.
Well, I did my best not to fuck stuff up to begin with, and it really ended up not being my fuck up. It was the trucker. The trucker came up and was supposed to be getting one person's stuff and told me the wrong name and took the wrong stuff out and took it to the wrong place.
Damn truckers.
But of course it's my fault, you know. Whatever.
There's Mr. O'Brien. Welcome in.
That Sky Blue just commented on the video again. They're wanting me to go and talk to them about enhancing my videos to make it so we get more people watching. Hi, Padraig.
Yeah, just don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't care. We get what we get. I'm not worried
Don't-
about that.
We'll have to start calling you Ben.
Hey, I'm not doing it to become famous. I don't give a shit about that.
Pay thousands of dollars and don't listen to people who's telling him the same thing.
I don't have thousands of dollars to do that with, so we're good.
Well, that's because you're not scamming a bunch of people either.
I don't.
Did I say that out loud? I better go get a cigarette. I'll be back.
Animal Farm goes, oh no. Oh shit. Hello from Ireland.
Yeah,
We're doing good. Just hanging out. Oh, Roddy Mom was on, Kim and Jamie. You need to see what she made me. There I am. Whoops. Wait. There we go. It's me and Cinder for Halloween.
Oh.
And she even got my tea in there.
That tea's your trademark.
I haven't been drinking the tea.
What you been drinking?
Coffee mostly.
Where's your water?
In the sink.
Uh-huh.
I need to drink more. All right, Dave. Hurry back. She's doing better. She had lost both of her puppies within a week. So she was in a really bad place, and so she's coming back around now. So did I have breakfast? I never eat breakfast, honestly.
I had breakfast. I had 4 pieces of bacon.
Coffee is pretty much my breakfast. If I wanted breakfast, I'd have to get up at like 4 a.m.
Why?
to get my ass moving just to make breakfast.
Oh.
If not, I'd be late for the show every morning.
Oh shit! Starting to wind down. Ugh.
Yeah. We'll hang out for a little bit more, but then we'll have to start getting stuff ready for the fire. I've got to cut up some wood and stuff. You had cornflakes? Cool. I like cornflakes sometimes.
Animal Farm had scrambled eggs and bacon and OJ.
Nice.
I had coffee and bacon.
Do you have
Lunch, I had
do you have
cottage
breakfast
cheese
at
and
school?
peppers.
Do you eat breakfast at school, Animal Farm, or do you eat before you head in? Maybe you'll get up at 9 Saturday and Sunday. That'd be about 5 a.m. our time. So you'd be up in plenty of time to watch us.
Hard telling what you're going to get though on a Saturday or Sunday morning.
Well, Saturdays, it depends. I'm hit or miss on Saturday. I usually say I'm gonna take off on Saturdays, but I'm still usually here Saturdays, so you never know. You get fed at school? Nice. Yeah, I used to, when I was in elementary school, I used to eat breakfast at school because I would get up so early and be at school early. So, and it gave me a reason to go into the school instead of standing outside all morning.
My grandkids go to the charter school in the villages down there.
Uh-huh.
And they have like a buffet for breakfast.
Really?
They have like the scrambled chicken and the sausage or pancakes or French toast or muffins or
Good
yeah,
grief.
Nikki says it's ridiculous. Yeah, Nikki says it's ridiculous. They
You
feed
know
the
what
kids
our
good, of course.
choices were? You know what our choices were for lunch? You ate what was on the fucking menu.
Right.
You got the
Or you
salad
packed
bar.
your bologna sandwich. We didn't
Or
even
you
have a
packed your,
salad bar.
well, we had a salad bar, but nobody ate the salad bar because kids were fucking disgusting. And the only time you ate salad bar was if you were one of the first ones in the line at the beginning of lunch. If you ate last lunch, you never had salad bar. Unless you were like really sadistic and like eating after all the germy kids had their fingers in there after
Oh
blowing
hell,
their nose.
kids are build up your immune system. Kids are petri dishes anyway.
Animal is
They have all kinds of shit growing.
flapjacks and everything. I'm sure that they have a
Sausage
pretty
rolls,
good
flapjacks, and
layout for that.
everything.
My grandfather loved sausage roll. Huh, there's a butterfly. You better run, butterfly. The cats see you, you're done.
I have monarch caterpillars on my milkweed.
Nice.
I cut some of them out, and then I got to looking, and I had 2 caterpillars on one stem, and then I had to go back and look through the milkweed that I cut out to make sure that I didn't need to put some back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's a little too late in the year though for them. They're starting their migration south from Canada. But I don't know if the babies are going to make it to become butterflies.
You didn't quite make it, did you? Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Sweet Pea almost got that butterfly. Animal Farm says sometimes it varies from day to day. Today we had bacon on Friday, and we had sausage and pancakes. Nice.
I remember the hamburger gravy over mashed potatoes for lunch at schools.
I
And the
remember
school pizza.
the school pizza was like the best lunch ever.
Right, right.
The worst lunch ever was hot dogs. Because
They
the
were
school
always
hot
cold.
dogs were like, well, not just that, but they were rubber. You could fucking bounce them across the floor.
Well, and the school hot dogs too. You'd eat one at lunch, say around 11 o'clock, 10:30 or 11 o'clock, and you were still re-eating it, when you got out of school at 2:30 or 3, belching it all day long.
Yeah, I used to. And our mashed potatoes would stick to our plate. I could flip my plate completely upside down and the mashed potatoes would stay there. I'm like, this is better than fucking glue. Use it for mortar. Animal in college, we have Irish meals in Cary. Explain please, Padrig. What is an Irish?
meals. Maybe we need to go to Ireland.
I'll go. I have friends over there.
I'm not leaving the States.
She'd put us up. I know that.
I
She's
got
been bugging me to come over for a long time.
I got a cousin in Kilkenny, I think. That's where he's at.
My God, they killed Kenny! You bastards!
Yeah, right.
Sorry, couldn't
Squirrel.
help it.
I don't think curry's from Ireland, Jay.
No, curry's an Indian dish.
Oh,
curry?
he
Okay,
says, yeah,
gotcha.
curry. Okay.
Irish meals and curry. Oh, cool. I'm not a big curry person. I use it in some of my dishes, but very, very light on the curry, just enough to give it a little bit of flavor,
They have curry in the Indian food restaurant here. Some of it's good, some of it not so much.
Nice
No
Animal Farm.
groundhogs out.
Animal Farm said every Friday is pizza, but they also offer some other cooked meal like spaghetti or
Chicken.
or rice and chicken. And Jay said, I love curry and a good chowder. Chowder. Animal Farm loves curry too. Have you ever seen the Rowan Atkins live from Boston College? It's from like 1980. And he does a bit where he plays an Indian waiter, and it's hilarious if you ever get a chance to watch it. I'll have to see if I can find it on YouTube and play it sometime or share the link. But yeah, he hot dog. Sorry, my bad.
Squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a funny squirrel though.
That's all right. We know you have ADHD, Chris. We get it.
My brain's all over the place. If you guys ever got lost in my brain, you would be scared. You wouldn't know which way to go.
If I'm gonna do this weed whacking, I need to get it done. Shades in the backyard now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and start collecting wood and getting it cut up and stuff so I can be ready in 2 hours.
I got wood all split and ready to go.
Well, that doesn't do me any good.
I know. You're too far away.
I gotta go over the neighbors and drag it across the road. So I'm gonna have to get Katie to come out and keep the kids occupied so they don't follow me. You hurt so bad? Why do you hurt, Jamie?
Perkagesic, Jamie.
Jay says I'm losing light over here. I'll be listening. Gotta wrap a few things.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and hop off here, Jay, so we can. I gotta take care of a couple things too before tonight.
I gotta finish weed whacking.
How's your iron levels, Jamie? That'll affect your pain too.
Take your magnesium.
Magnesium, vitamin D3 is good for the iron, for your iron. If your iron's really low, you can take iron sulfate. But I'm going to warn you, iron sulfate's going to turn your poop blue.
It's gonna bind you up too. So there's that.
Yep. You need to make sure you take something for it. Would you go to Eddie Rocket? It's dark in Ireland.
What do you want? What time is it?
Over there, it is 10:37 your time, right? Padraig, 10:37, I believe. I think it's only 5 hours difference from the east coast of the United States to Ireland, if I remember right. I used to have all my times worked out all over the world because I had to deal with different players and games. I had a guy that was in Japan, Vietnam, the Philippines. I had them all over the place. It's 6 for you, Thomas, yes. You're an hour behind me. Oh, Chubbs is like, I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah, you know what time it is, don't you?
Time for him to get fed.
Yeah, dog's clock's better than mine. He lets me know when it's feeding time.
Yeah, we'll be going live again at 7:30, so it'll be 12:30 your time, Padraig. So yeah, I'll be back with a fireside chat tonight, and we'll chill out and just watch the fire. So Jamie says psychiatrist and I work things out today. Well, that's good, Jamie. I'm glad to hear that. So, but all right, I will see you all in a couple of hours. Well, 2 hours to be exact. So
I might
be
be in the
safe.
shower heading nighty noodle.
All
See
right.
y'all later.
Oh, you got college tomorrow? Yeah. We don't want you to be late for college, bud. You have a good night, and we will talk to you tomorrow sometime, hopefully. But y'all be safe, and I will see you soon. Thanks for hanging out, Cora. Oh, she's already gone. Yeah, what are you studying, Padraig? Hopefully not liberal arts. All right, love yous. We'll talk to you all later. The Sasquatch is out. Peace.